Welcome to another edition of Live from My Mother's Basement, here in the real basement that belonged to my mother. One of the greatest things about tonight's show is I very seldom have two guests on the show. But tonight, I got two gorgeous, young entertainers slash meteor slash young kids who wanted to come over and hang out with an older guy, which could be kind of creepy. But we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm in such a great mood today because today at 2 o'clock, I got to entertain. That's right. I did comedy for about 200 to 300, let's say, retirement community peeps. And it was fucking fun. Although I didn't say the word F in front of them because I didn't want anybody to get hurt. But we had a blast. So here we are back in the basement. I just did a whole big week out in California. And I have two great guests. One from the area here in New Jersey. We're not going to say where because there's a lot of naughty people out there. And one from the upstate New York area. So ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my two guests that came down from far areas of the world. Of course, this is Nico Toliano, who's been on the show once before when we first started doing this stuff. And he brought me an incredible gift, and we're going to check that out in 2 seconds. And also, Nick brought on his friend. This is Jackie Nese, or however she says her name, because my Italian is really not that good. And she's a singer, she's an actress, and she also said she's a dancer. And I think if we play our cards right, we're going to get her to sing a song on the show. I'd really like to make that happen. Now, I know there's a lot of people writing in on Instagram up top. The old guy over here at my age, I can't really see everything, but I'm sure they can. So we're going to read what some people are saying on Instagram. Here on Facebook, we'll take in questions a little later as we get into the show. And there's going to be another special surprise because everybody knows on this show we eat because we're Italian. And that's what Italian people do. We argue, we fight, we sing, we do great entertaining. We have incredible sex, which we could talk about too. Let's be honest, who's best at the sex? The Italians. All right? Because if we can't cook in the kitchen, we can hit it in the kitchen. I bet you her parents are happy they're not watching this show. Anyhow. And what else do we do that's great? Mix cement. So let's have some fun. Nico, thank you so much for coming down, man.
Thanks for having me. I'm pumped to be here.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely pumped. It's been a while.
Look at it. They kind of look like the Ken and Bobby of the Italians.
I love that.
Let's just dig in and like be an asshole right off the top. Are you guys together? Is this like a dating thing?
This is our second time meeting in person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how's it working out? Good.
We're best friends.
Is there a future? Ooh, she pulled the friend move. Well, okay. We're going to talk to Nico first. Nico came to me quite some time ago because he has a podcast with a very unique name. And that unique name is the Wooden Spoon Podcast, which I think is absolutely genius.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you came up with that because anybody out there who's Italian knows what the wooden spoon means to them. Whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, you ain't never going to forget your old school mom, or maybe your nowadays mom, with the wooden spoon cracking you right in the fucking ass. That snap reminded you for the rest of your life to keep your mouth shut and be a good kid. So why don't you show us what you brought me when you first came down
When I
to the
first
house.
came down.
So this is Nico. He does social media. He's a genius, creates a lot of wonderful stuff for people out there. He came down here today with a replica. No, I got mine over there.
I just saw yours right here.
Yeah, I always kept it.
Wow.
But this is the biggest wooden spoon in the history of wooden spoons. I can tell you right now, if you had a mom who had this wooden spoon and she cracked you in the ass, you ain't getting up for 2 years. Isn't this badass?
Well, it's funny, when I was going to Italian festivals selling shirts and everything, I had the big spoons there, and it was like everybody was coming to the tent just to grab it and hit each other with and take pictures. Everybody absolutely loved it.
It's incredible.
Isn't this crazy? I used to do a routine called Vinny, get the bat. Now I'm going to do Vinny, get the spoon. This is just insane.
Yeah.
I love this. I kept this in my basement. I was going to hang it, but I didn't because it's actually really heavy.
Yeah.
This is a heavy
oak.
bag.
Solid
If this was up in the air above the show, I could just imagine somebody it falling and killing somebody,
Oh my-
and then I'm gonna be like dead from my mother's basement.
A whole new show.
A whole new show. So this is really, really cool, and I'm glad that we have it.
People could order these now.
Oh, well,
for
let's go ahead and
themselves.
do that. Plug it up, baby.
Yeah, the woodenspoonstore.com. You could order your giant wooden spoons, or if you don't need anything that big, we do custom engraved mini spoons or regular size spoons.
No, I like what he said. A custom engraved mini spoon. So he brought one over for me today, and it actually says Marino right there. I love it. And this one over here, excuse me, the old man got to put on his glasses. I can't see shit. Live from my mother's basement. Oh, fuck
That's
yeah.
amazing.
I didn't even know that. This is for sale for $2,000. I will sell this stick to you.
That is
Go to
amazing.
www.mikemarino.net and start the bidding. Wow. Live from my mother's basement.
I figured
This
you
is-
needed one to match the big one.
Oh, this is so cool. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I have Ken and Barbie on my show. The Italian
That's
Ken and
really
Barbie.
funny.
Ken and Barbie.
That's gonna be a TikTok.
Dalio. That's their last name. Dolls. Dalio.
Dalio.
Make it Italian. Check this out. All right, so listen. Why don't you go ahead and tell us your experience with wooden spoons? I was going to say from when you were a kid, but you're still a kid to me. But I could tell you this. These things hurt so badly. They really did. Here's a wooden spoon from my house. My mother used to use this one. And there's one upstairs that she had from when my great-grandmother was alive. But the snap of it, would really, really shock a child. Especially right on the ass. That soft, round, little ass that you had with that crack fucking shut you up. Do you remember the line? Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. And then you sniffle. But look at this. Look how smooth.
It's beautiful.
How thin. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
This spoon will hurt you like you have no idea. And then, of course, we're on the show here with two young kids. And this, I don't know. I don't want to be the guy to say it, but this could be a little bit more like, hey, baby, come here.
Oh
Come
no.
on. Come on over here. I got you, meatball.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't know what she was in for. Should have watched the show before you decided it was okay to come on the show. Hey now, hey.
Oh, great.
But I love this, I really do. So, what else is going on in your life, buddy?
Just having the podcast of my own. I've had some awesome guests. Obviously, you being one of them on my podcast. But got to interview people like Paulie Malignaggi, two-time world boxing champ, and just people like that, and just kind of just killing it. Might do the festivals again this year now that everything's open up. So get to meet everybody, get to sell some spoons, sell some shirts, and hang out with a bunch of Italians all summer and God knows where.
So when they have the Italian festivals, which we extremely miss, bit like Columbus Day Parade, the Feast of San Gennaro in New York, which is normally in September, and the Feast of San Gennaro feasts around the world are always coinciding in September. I believe it's September 17 through maybe like September 28. And I know that because I was always involved with the Feast of San Gennaro in Los Angeles. And how could you not miss these events? Because not only could you get great food, but there's rides, and there's the kids, and there's the end of the summer feeling, romance, like I said, with the Italians, and the opportunity to buy a really big spoon.
Yep.
You don't get that. Where else would they sell a wooden spoon this big?
Yeah.
Right? You're never going to go to a Greek festival and go, you got anything big in a spoon? You're never going to go to like the Asian festival and go, you got a big, big spoon?
Oh my god.
But at an Italian festival, you got something I could kill somebody with? What about a spoon? Now, how about the social media?
Yes, it's fun. First off, I help businesses with their social media. That's my main business, but obviously I also create content on the side. So we actually blew up on TikTok over 2020. We have almost 60,000 followers on TikTok just making fun Italian content. Teaching little kids how to swear in Italian in some videos, other videos, making my dad really mad and getting a reaction and filming it. So that's always a fun time.
Yeah, I wish they had TikTok when I was younger, But then again, if they had TikTok when I was younger, would we all still be in jail? Because it probably would have been a bit more violent when we were younger. I really don't know. And as a young Italian entertainer, I never thought I'd get to the age where I would say, "Follow me."
Yeah.
You know, follow me. Who are you to follow me? Get the fuck away from me. Don't you come follow me. Right? Now, obviously, you met this young lady who came on the show, and we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we're going to get her to sing. Because I love when the entertainers come on the show and they entertain. So how did you guys meet?
Through social media.
Through
We
social
just
media.
connected on Instagram. She
Yeah.
came on the podcast, and we became fast friends.
Yeah.
Fast friends on the internet. See, I come from the generation where you had a brave asking a girl if she would like to dance. And if she said no, you were fucking bumming. And then you hung your head down and you ran. Or if you were like me, you said, okay, fine. And you asked her friend if she wanted to
Oh
dance.
my gosh.
Screwed them both. And then you had to say, can I have your number so I can call you? And hopefully that she gave you the right number, but 9 out of 10 times they gave you a bad phone number. And there was no such thing as social media, so you couldn't look them up on the internet. All you could do is wait 30 years and go, oh, now I found you on Facebook. Good thing we didn't hook up.
Oh my gosh. Now it's about sliding in the DMs and then going, oh, can I have your Snapchat?
Ooh,
Very different life.
imagine that. If we said, could I have your Snapchat in the 80s, we would have went to jail. Can I snap your chat? This show's not for everybody.
Different meaning.
Yeah. All right, so you guys meet on social media.
Yeah.
And you end up going on his show?
Yeah. On the Wooden Spoon Media, which was so fun. And then I was kind of that was when I was kind of getting into more of like honoring my Italian culture online, because all of my music stuff, I always had like, I did my first music video at the Jersey Shore. I was like, I wanted to be at the Jersey Shore in like a sparkly bikini. Like, and then my second music video was, I wanted it to honor my dad. I was like, I want this music video to be like an old school Italian poker game, but what it would be like in today's day. So that's what I want. I wanted it to be very clean looking, very like what it would look like in 2020, having that like mobster Italian poker game. And you know, I started realizing, I was like, this is what feels good to me, is like showing things that I've known, what I've grown up in, and you know, things like that. And then when I met Nico, I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like, it's so cool to meet other people my age who feel as passionate and prideful in a culture.
Well, that's good to hear, because sometimes people my age might fear the culture could get watered down and then disappear, like sometimes what they're trying to do with getting rid of statues and memorabilia. I'm glad that all kind of came and went, and hopefully people will forget about that and leave it all alone, and we'll do what we do. Because I have a catchphrase, it's called "Make America Italian Again," and I get some people going, "Why, was it ever Italian?" I'm like, it's a joke! Yeah, we changed the flag like a couple years ago. But I'm glad to hear you say that. And you know what's really cool too? She actually doesn't look Italian, like people always said that I never looked Italian. Now,
My blonde hair's fake.
oh, well, I didn't ask the question. She just admitted it.
I just got it done
I
yesterday.
didn't even say anything. Yeah, my hair's fake too.
Yeah.
This balding look is fake.
It's in now.
I just got it done yesterday.
Yeah, it's trending. You're right on the trends.
I'm trending.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some TikTok videos and then go back to a full head of hair. This show is crazy. I still didn't even hit the fucking topics yet. I knew this was going to happen. So, but I like the fact that she's telling us that she wants to create a music video of her work, old school, with that playing cards type smoke-filled room maybe. And then it made me think she should have like a dad in the video. I could do it.
My dad actually is in the music video.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't get cast.
You'll make the next one.
I could be the uncle.
The next one. Yeah.
His
You'll
Uncle
be the next
Michael.
one.
Why's Uncle Michael got the big spoon? But
That'd be cool.
maybe you know, I think one of the greatest videos out there that kind of is like what you're talking about was when Madonna said, I forgot what song it was. Was it Papa Don't Preach? Yes, Papa Don't Preach with Danny Aiello, who played the father. Are you guys familiar with this
Yes.
song? No?
Yes.
Johnny, am I alone on this one? He's not here. Huh? Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Papa Don't Preach with Madonna and Danny Aiello?
Danielle.
She was talking about being pregnant and he was mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great video. I think they even did half of it in black and white for the effect. But I guess that's like 1984, 1985. But that was really cool. So I'm glad you're thinking in that way.
Yeah.
Who would actually be your singing idol of this era
Oh my gosh. Of this era?
now? Because I look at you and I'm thinking, okay, she could be the new. What's the girl's name now? She's been in movies now too. One of the biggest singers of our time. She's Italian.
I don't want to guess it if it's the wrong person. Are you talking about Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. That would have been so awkward.
You cool with that?
Oh my gosh,
Lady
yeah.
Gaga, she's
that was
badass.
the song I was gonna sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was gonna sing a Lady Gaga song. I love her. I love her.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's...
Should we wait or should we just go for it? Is now a good time? I told you this show never goes the right way.
I mean, that's up to you. I can sing right now. I can sing in 10 minutes. I can sing tomorrow.
Well, let's see. All right, we're only 15 minutes into the show.
We can
She
warm it up a
was
little bit more.
pregnant and he was pissed. Yeah, they're talking about Danny Aiello.
Oh.
Not you.
Talking about me. I was like, what?
She's not pregnant.
It's not that big.
All right, bam, there's everybody. Oh my God, my cousins
Went
from
exit at
Rome
the
came to
shore.
New Jersey. All right, yeah, well, you don't say exits. We're not that type of thing. We're going to take some questions in a little bit from my two guests, but I think we just got dropped a little bit of a challenge, and that would be to hear Jackie sing, because we went from Madonna to Lady Gaga, and if you're cool with it, I think we'd love to hear a song. Can you tell
Yeah.
us about the song before you do it?
So actually, I was thinking about doing this song because I was on American Idol about 5 years ago. With actually Sal Valentinetti was on my season, and he's a sweetheart.
Oh, we got to go even back even further
Oh,
now,
yeah.
because we're bringing in some cool names. All right, we're all friends
Yeah.
with Sal Valentinetti, who made his big debut on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
He and I have done many shows together, and I'm so happy. Sal, I hope you're watching this show. I'm coming out to Florida in July, so maybe we'll get to hang out a little bit.
That's awesome.
I have a lot of videos with me and Sal. In fact, I took Sal Valentinetti to the Laugh Factory, and we played a game. It's this celebrity talk show game at the Laugh Factory. And every time they asked us questions, me and Sal just kept answering in the way like we were mobsters. So we said, "No, I can't tell you. We don't know the answer." He's got some
funny.
classic cars. But
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. She's
no.
talking about Sal.
Oh yeah, no, I sang "Born This Way" by Lady Gaga, and then now I love singing it because that was 5 years ago. So now like my voice sounds so different, and I just feel like I've grown so much as an artist. So it's kind of like it feels like a full circle to me sometimes when I sing that song because I'm like, 5 years is a lot happens in 5 years. So I feel
Yeah.
like I don't know. I just love singing that song now because it just sounds so different from when I was on Idol.
All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Nico,
I'm apologizing
we're
to,
gonna step
I was gonna
aside
say,
just a
like-
little. Look, she's all by herself now on Instagram. Here's your microphone. No, only kidding.
I apologize
can't-
in advance because my voice is kind of.
Do you want some water?
I'm good with water. I just feel bad for your ears if I'm right next to you. So.
Oh no, we could go ahead and break the glass.
Okay.
And we can take it away. We only have an hour.
I'll sing a full song. No, I'll just sing a little clip of something.
Watch, let me introduce you like I'm the talk show host of American Idol. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Springfield, New Jersey, she's making her second appearance here on America's Got Talent and live from my mother's basement. Please welcome the singing sensation, Jackie Nese.
Okay. Hi. I'm gonna sing a little bit of that song. So, should I start at the beginning?
Yes, whatever you like.
Okay. Here we go. My mama told me when I was young, we were almost superstars. She rolled my hair and put my lipstick on in the glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way.
Yeah! How fucking great is that? Let's see Jimmy Kimmel talk like me on his show. I I am the luckiest guy in the world. I really am, because look what comes into my home. Wasn't that amazing?
Thank
Look
you.
at everybody. Just look at all the millions of hearts and whatever the hell it is they're doing up there on Instagram. Thank you. She's fantastic.
Oh, thank
My
you.
ear hurts. I have no. Holy shit.
I told you I was a little loud.
Little loud. Imagine her yelling for her kids. It's spaghetti time. Maron, look at all this great fan mail that you're getting.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you.
Obviously, Jackie's an unbelievable singer. Now, how did you do on America's Got Talent?
American Idol. I was
American Idol.
Yeah. I think, well, I was 17 when I auditioned, and I think my journey as an artist started after I was on American Idol. Because I feel like I got there and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, I love to sing and I want to make music. And I feel like I got to meet so many artists all over the country, you know, and I got to see from all different ages, all different genres. And I feel like it was so cool because when the cameras were off, everyone would just sit around and jam together. And I just feel like I learned so much. Like off the cameras, which is crazy. And I left the show. I made it to like group rounds. Yeah, I made it to the group rounds of Hollywood Week. I had to bring my mom because I was 17, so she was very excited about that. And I like got voted off, and I like cried for like an hour, and then I was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever done, so I'm gonna like leave it at that. And then I kind of left being like, okay, I think I know what I want to work on, what I need to do to get better. Like, it was never a thing in my head of like, oh, I shouldn't do this, or, you know, I was just like, now I need to get better. I know what I need to work on, and I know what I need to fix, and boom, I just have to keep going. So it was honestly a great experience. They treated everyone so well. I got to sing for Jennifer Lopez and Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick.
Yeah, it was really cool.
He's badass.
Adam Lambert was on, and Keith Urban. So it was all such a great experience.
Well, Adam Lambert and Keith Urban, I don't know who that is. Harry Connick, I know who it is. And Jennifer Lopez, of course, and Madonna.
And Madonna.
But that was really fantastic. Maybe in a little while we'll get you to sing another song. So where do you go with your career now? What's going on?
So the pandemic definitely throws a wrench in the artist's journey, I'd say. But I think it really did help me take a step back. I saved up a lot of money and I got myself a little recording studio in my room. It's literally like my bed and then like a recording studio. And I'm teaching myself how to produce music, which has been so great because I don't think I ever would have done that if there wasn't so much time. I'm working on new music, and I was supposed to open, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'll say it anyway. I was supposed to open for Fetty Wap before the pandemic happened, which is so sad because it never happened. So I'm hoping that's still in the works, and I'm hoping this summer, you know, concerts are opening, so I'm hoping that things kind of open up in that way. And it's cool just kind of being on social media and getting to know people and growing that way.
This is really, really fantastic because you are on social media. He's a social media genius.
Yes, he
You
is.
guys are going to be friends, and you
Yes.
keep on doing things together. And then Freddie Wapadoo, whatever his name is, he'll open for you. I don't even know who Fetty fucking
Fetty
Wap
Wap.
is.
You do.
Floppy Wap. I know floppy disk.
No.
Does anybody remember the floppy disk? Why is this world going by so fast? Can we go back to the Xerox, please? I just want to check my fax machine.
Oh my god.
What's a floppy do? Flatty Wappy Wop. Who is he?
What's his
He's not
famous
watching.
song?
And if he is, come on my show.
He's he's actually, I think he's from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fucked up.
he's from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Is he the guy who just played the Super Bowl?
No, that was The Weeknd.
He's called The Weeknd?
Yeah,
He don't have a name?
he's the whole weekend.
There's a singer named The Weeknd?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so not right. Well, I guess I'm Sunday. Hey, I'm Sunday. Don't call me till Monday.
You could be Sunday Sauce the rapper.
I don't even say sauce, I say gravy. All right, everybody out of the house! Out of the house! She said sauce.
It's sauce.
Oh, I got Sicilians in the
It's
basement.
sauce. Got
Well,
quiet.
I hope you get to open for all these guys. I'm not a singer, and I've never been a singer. I do play the drums, and I get to perform once in a while. But I've actually been the opening act for many different singers.
Awesome.
And I've also been the host of the Light of Day Music Festival. So I met all the musical acts for years and years and years down in Asbury Park. And everybody that I met so far has been really, really great and cool. But I never met Bruce Springsteen, and that was the one I wanted to meet the most. And he was supposed to be at this one show. I had my introduction already. I'm going to go, and now, ladies and gentlemen, and Mikey's not here. Oh, fuck. So, but that'll happen again. And doing things like this, you never know what you're going to get. Because I was telling you guys when you first came downstairs, I was asked to go to the Sopranos Con. The Sopranos Con, as you know, they had this thing where all the cast members who are around the Jersey area went to Tony Soprano's house. And the people who were fans with the characters on the show paid $1,000 to have spaghetti and meatballs and meet the cast of the Sopranos. I have some friends that work at virtual cons, and they're part of Sopranos Cons and Mob Movie Con, and they said, Mike, why don't you come down and tell some jokes out by the pool? So I went down there. We got to stay in the hotel. We had some fun, and I got to meet my favorite stars. And before you know it, you're mingling with Bada Bean Coffee. You're mingling with Growing Up Italian. You're mingling with the guys who were serving all the cannolis, and you become friends with them, and before you know it, you're doing shows with them, or they're coming on your show, because that's what reignited Nico and I, because you had, I guess, saw that I was hanging around with the Growing Up Italian guys, and maybe you called me or I called you, and you were here in Jersey, and you were doing something over at Chaffee's, and Chaffee's, of course, Jackie was there, and that's how you guys met, and then you come over here and see how all that nice, great Italian synergy comes together, and here we are in the basement eating. Well, we didn't eat yet, but we're going to eat, because you know that's what we do here in the basement. See how nice that all is? So I bet you any money it's June 15th, which we got to talk about what today is, 2021. I bet you any money somehow he will be producing a show she will be starring in, and I will be hosting as the opening
I love
act.
the sound.
That
How
sounds
fucking
solid.
badass. I bet you any money that shit's gonna happen, because that's the way this happens. It's good energy. Now, I was supposed to do a show with you on upstate New York before the
Yeah,
pandemic.
and Buffalo. I was starting to
Buffalo.
plan it, but we'll see what happens now that things are opening.
Right?
Yeah.
You never know.
So we're gonna go to Buffalo, and then we're gonna go to Syracuse, and then we're gonna go to Utica, and we're going to tour all upstate New York, and then we're going to drive all the way back down to Jersey and talk about it here in the basement as a reunion, the three of us. Bet you it's going to happen. And we wanted to talk about today is June 15th. So if everybody knows anything about anything, and I found this out today too because I was watching the news, I'm no legend. But the world is open today, folks. What do you think?
I think it was open for a lot of people
Well,
before.
Florida.
No, but yeah, I mean, they just said it's open, so I guess it's open.
Yeah.
No more masks, which is kind of sad in a way because I was selling masks. Now I have 1,000 masks I can't sell. However, there are some people out there should wear a mask anyway because they have bad breath.
Oh,
Hand me that mask right there on the end of that cash register. Make America Italian Again masks.
I love it.
We were selling them for only $20, but now that the pandemic seems to be coming to an end, I'm still selling them for $20 because I suffered through the pandemic and I need to make some cash. So at MikeMarino.net, we have some gifts and prizes for these two for coming on the show. So we'll get them some masks, we'll get them some T-shirts, and believe it or not, and I don't have them here right now, but we will get some booty shorts for Jackie.
Booty shorts.
Yes, I sell underwear. I don't have any with me down here, but I sell these bikini
gosh.
bottoms. They're like booty shorts or they're boy shorts or something like that.
I love
and
that.
it says, get the bat on the ass.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Get the bat on the ass. Unless you stretch it, then it says gabagool.
What's that gonna look like in an Instagram picture? It's just
I don't know, but I'm ready to go on TikTok. Fuck everybody. Let's do it. Tell us, where can we find... Well, let's go on to the June 15th thing. They opened up the world. We were watching in the news tonight that the governor was saying this area is open. Let me have that. Look, a surprise hand comes from out of nowhere. Here is the booty shorts. I wasn't kidding.
Oh my.
Yeah, look
It
at
has
that.
your name on it.
Yeah, my name is right on her ass. It says MikeMarino.net, and you too
Oh,
can get panties at MikeMarino.net.
don't get banned on any of these.
Oh, yeah.
These
Okay.
lies.
It's just a butt.
Hey.
There's crazier shit on the internet than that stranger's ass. I know who it is. The world opened up June 15th, And I watched somebody in the news say, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. And you can go into restaurants. And you can go into gyms. And if you're vaccinated, you don't even have to prove that you're vaccinated. And if you're not vaccinated, you don't have to prove that you're not vaccinated. And if people don't want to clean anymore, they don't have to. That's fucked up. Why would people who were cleaning now just stop cleaning? Come on in. This table's ready. Oh, yeah. Here's some shit from the person before you. But COVID's over.
So no worries.
Yeah. You don't even have to wipe your hands. And if you sneeze, wipe it on your shoulder. But that happened. That happened.
Or the person next to you.
Yeah.
Just get their shirt.
Ugh. So can you tell us where we can find you on the internet if people would like to come and see your show?
Which one?
Either or.
You first, ladies.
I am on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Everything is under Jackie Nese. Nese is last name, and I think Instagram's like Jackie.Nese, but it's all under the same thing. So I always post if I'm performing somewhere or if I have a live going up and any of that good stuff. And
Yeah, and all of my social media handles are at the Wooden Spoon Media, and then my podcast, you could search the Wooden Spoon Media or the Wooden Spoon Media The Sit Down, and TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of them.
Well, right now, we're going to take in some questions because I know a lot of people have been asking over here and I haven't had a chance to take a look. So Jackie is definitely a performer, and you can find out where she's performing by logging on to all her social media. I want you to follow her. I want you to see where she's performing and get yourself some tickets because you might see me there as well. If you need someone to help you create social media, you might want to just call Nico. He'll give you a nice Italian price. And if you don't pay him, he'll fuck you up. one of these sticks.
Oh my
all right?
gosh.
So we're going to get some snacks now. And when the snacks come to the table, we will take in some questions. And I think they can see the Instagram. I can't. We'll take in some questions for them Instagram. But before we do anything, we have to make sure that our catering provided by Hero Kings of Nutley, New Jersey, by our favorite character, Johnny Salami.
ooh.
Is Johnny Salami real? Does anybody even know where he is? Does he exist? Johnny, raise the meat up a little bit. There you go. There you go. Look how tan his hand is. Thank you. Oh, thank you, mystery. That's enough, John. Thank you, mystery guest.
Beautiful.
All right, so here we are. And as you know, we always eat on the show. There are 3 sandwiches here. One sandwich is turkey. The other sandwich is turkey. There are 2 turkey sandwiches here. We like to say turkey sloppy sandwiches. Turkey sloppy sandwiches actually have coleslaw on the sandwich. These do not. But Johnny Salami made them extra big so we would look silly when we bite into them because it's going to get sloppy on our face. But we're Italians. We're from New Jersey. You know what? We don't fucking care. We are going to enjoy these sandwiches.
Thank you for
Now
saying.
there's the third one over here. See, we turn it around like a lazy Susan. And this one's going to be for Jackie. This is the one with the most meat. The most meat. She's going to have the number 4. Now, the number 4 sandwich is the Mike Marino sandwich, handsomely named by Johnny Salami, the number 4 sandwich. If you ever order the number 4 sandwich and you say number 4, you'll get picked up and thrown out a window. You have to say it the right way. Number 4! And you will get the sandwich. On this sandwich is gabagool, which the white people say capricola. And there's also salami, pressed ham, provolone cheese, oil and vinegar, lettuce, tomato. And we're going to put it right here on the table, and we're all going to take a nice bite. And then when Jackie takes a bite, we're going to ask her to sing again.
Oh, that'll be great.
Right at that moment.
I mean, if that doesn't scream Italian,
Yeah,
I don't know
right?
what does.
So I hope everybody has their water, and if you would, go ahead and grab yourself a sandwich.
Is that yours?
No, that's the turkey. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
turkey for Nico.
Thank you.
And this is mine over here. And of course, this one's for Jackie. All right. While we have our little snack on the show, and once again, let's thank food provided by Hero Kings of Nutley, New Jersey. I want you to go on the internet and look up herokings.com. www.theheroking.com. You can call up Johnny Salami at 973-661-3095. Tell him Mike Marino sent you from live from my mother's basement. All right. You can take in questions up there, and I'll read over here. Nancy Turton, Vinny get the bat. That's not a question, that's a statement. Fleetwood Mac. What does that mean? Oh, she sounds like she's in Fleetwood Mac? Oh, what was the lead singer of Fleetwood Mac? You don't have to write it down. What's the lead singer for Fleetwood Mac? You guys know? Man, we're so much older than these
No,
kids.
I know Fleetwood Mac, but I don't remember.
Oh, she's got the greatest voice.
Oh, yeah.
She was so
Thank
great.
you. I
70s,
appreciate that.
actually. 60s, 70s. The lead singer, Stevie Nicks. It was Stevie Nicks.
Oh, wow.
Stevie Nicks. Yes, we're having snacks. That question's coming from James Croythian. James Croythian is one of the production managers of the Paramount Theater in Asbury Park, New Jersey, one of the most legendary theaters in the world. Yours truly played there 10 summers in a row. We're going to get Jackie to play there someday. That's where they have the Light of Day concert. Stevie Nicks, we got that. Thank you. That's my dentist, Tom Broythup. Why is that funny? If anybody needs a dentist, I'm going to go down there. I still got to get my teeth lined up correctly. Questions. They're getting a lot of answers. Stevie Nicks, number 4. Thank you.
I saw someone ask Nico about espresso early on the Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Something about how many espressos you're
How many
on or
espresso
something.
up to a day? I do a coffee. I just do a coffee in the morning, and then I do an espresso mid-afternoon. And then depending what's going on that night, maybe another coffee if I got to go out and stay up.
Oh my God, James Croythian just said I'm at the Count Basie now. Count Basie's another one of the greatest theaters down on the Jersey Shore in Red Bank, New Jersey, which we all got to get to play there someday too. We're going to answer these questions with food in our mouth, the Italian style. Raised by a wooden spoon. Glad my mom didn't have that wooden spoon. Someone said they're glad they didn't have this wooden spoon.
You know, I have a funny story.
Go.
So I took these around everywhere to the Italian festivals, and I had people come up all the time that says, "Oh, I remember the wooden spoon. I remember the wooden spoon." And then you get these people that started like saying like worse things than the wooden spoon. Like they said, "Oh, I got the belt," and then I had a guy come over and say, "Yeah, try a socket wrench." So these people were just getting hit at home with various things like that. But then I had one guy come up to me. He goes, "Hey, did you know what a wooden spoon is called in, I think, Hungarian?" And so he goes, and then he sat there. He wanted me to look it up on my phone. So I look up the wooden spoon on my phone. I typed in wooden spoon to Hungarian, and excuse my language, but it's called a fucking owl.
Huh?
A fucking owl.
What's a fucking owl?
A wooden spoon
kidding.
in Hungarian.
That is hilarious.
It's a fun fact.
That means I can say that and not get yelled at.
Exactly.
I'm going to hit you with the fucking now. When? Now. With what? The fucking now? Fucking now. That is the greatest saying in the world. You know what I need fucking right now? A Coca-Cola.
Someone's asking you if this is keto.
Oh, shit. No, I broke the keto diet. There's bread here.
Oh, Phil Toliano's in here.
Phil! Is he really?
It says Phil, and he said DJMI. That's all I see.
Dude, we talked about Michael DJing for me at the Paramount Theater in Asbury Park after we just got done talking about, look, miraculously a Coke showed up. Actually, after we got done talking about performing at the most legendary theater in the world, the Paramount Theater in Asbury Park. And Phil, we also talked about how you're in the picture over here.
You look great, Phil.
You look great. So, I actually been talking to Joe Gorga every day this week because I was helping him with some stand-up comedy. If you guys want to watch somebody who's really, really funny, watch Jersey Housewives, and you'll see Joe Gorga. He's really, really sweet. He's really, really funny. And we were writing some jokes the other day, and he did a big show this weekend in Atlantic City, and I hope his show went great. I'm going to call him tomorrow to find out, because if he tells me my jokes bombed, I'm in a lot of trouble. There's another guy who's from Patterson, New Jersey. So what else do we got? It's a 13 from Jersey Mike's. No, bite your tongue, Nancy. Nancy Turton just said This is a number 13 at Jersey Mike's. We don't go to Jersey Mike's. We go to Hero Kings in Nutley. We don't even know. I'm Jersey Mike. He stole that name from me. I'm suing him. Give us some questions, everybody. Come on, bang it out. There's my friend Buenos Aires. Where are Jackie and Nico from?
I'm from Niagara Falls, New York.
And I am from the part of New Jersey that nobody cares about. Would you call it Central Jersey?
No, I would think Springfield is a great town.
Yeah.
And is where a lot of nice people go. And there's a lot of Italians. And the reason why you don't know a lot about Springfield, New Jersey, because there's a lot of Italians and they don't want you to know where they are. Boom. Didn't see that coming. Who's that? Bill Nova. I'm doing a show with Bill at a funeral home in New York City. That ain't even a joke. We're doing stand-up comedy at a
Really?
funeral home in the city.
That's awesome.
I guess. I'm going to have a lot of jokes about, hey, anybody want to come back from this one? How about getting a coffin at Costco?
Oh my god.
Isn't this great? This is the only podcast where you hear silence because we're eating and you're not. Short Hills Mall.
Oh, Short Hills Mall. I'm so close to Short Hills Mall. I window shop at that mall. I can't find anything there. Nico in New York.
You call it a hero. We I think we call everything like subs or submarines.
I have the most intelligent fans. They don't ask questions. They just throw statements at you. You call it a hero. I never called it a hero. Do you call it hero?
No.
No.
Subs.
It's a sub sandwich unless you go down real far South Jersey, then it becomes a hoagie. And I hate the word hoagie, so don't even say it. Hoagie.
Someone asked if Springfield is by the Jersey Shore. I wish. I wish. Really wish it was.
About an hour away.
Yeah.
That's my friend Anthony Rena. He finally came into the show. Check this out. So Anthony Rena follows me on my morning walk. I do a thing called Morning Walk with Mike. Every morning, and I let people see me exercise. But I really don't exercise. I just walk from here to the 7-Eleven. Then I get a pork roll, egg, and cheese on a hard roll. But I wear my glasses in here, you know? So he finds this thing on the internet. Look at this little invention. It's a magnet, and you put this part under your shirt, this part here, and you hang your glasses. Bada boom, bada bing. And this fucking guy is a millionaire.
Wow.
This is what he invented.
Wow.
Why couldn't I think of this shit? Why didn't I invent the flip-flop?
That's really creative.
No, half of this shit is funny and nobody's laughing. I hate these empty basements.
You should have a little click where you can make the studio
Yeah,
laugh.
a fake laugh.
Yeah. I love how I finished my sandwich before both of you.
You did? That's mine? Holy
Yeah. I
shit.
could go for another one.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute.
No, we don't need to.
Number 4!
I could.
Can I meet you Thursday in Cary? That's a question. Where's Cary? Oh my God, that's me. Dude, there's something wrong in this basement.
Sing a Cher song.
Can Jackie sing a Cher song? Good question.
Cher songs.
You're getting requests now.
The only one that I'd rather a Cher song. I feel like she has a different tone than I do. She sings very low.
Well, she's probably 80.
She looks great though.
Should be performing at the funeral home with you.
Yeah, she's...
Hold it. Check this out. Nancy Turton Parlor wants to know if she can meet me in Cary Thursday night. And the answer is yes. I keep thinking I'm performing in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I guess the town really is Cary. But since I'm a big fan of the Andy Griffith Show, I keep saying Raleigh. So Raleigh, North Carolina, I'll be at the Improv this Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And Nancy, the answer is yes. So I hope you come. Fucking owl. I don't get it. Can you sing a Cher song? Can you? What would be a Cher song?
Yeah, that's why I'm
Dora
like,
just said it's from the 80s.
I'll sing a Christina Aguilera song.
I think
maybe.
that's a good bet.
Oh, someone said
Hi, Art of the Drum. Hi, Gina. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the show. We're down on Facebook Live, but everybody who's watching on Instagram, I really appreciate that. We're taking in some fun and serious and enjoyable questions for my two really, really young guests. I would say they're not the youngest guest I had on the show. I had a 14 and a 15-year-old, and him and his 4 friends came down here and sang. They were in a band, an original band, and they called themselves Clean Sweep. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
So they sang and they played. Springfield, New Jersey is North Jersey. That's right, Nancy. This could be considered North Jersey. We would say Central.
I would, this is crazy, but I'd say North Central.
North Central?
That gets a little too much.
Central
but,
North.
Yeah. Something, I always say I'm like the part that nobody cares about.
Well, that really is in between, but a little bit higher.
Yeah, because I would consider North Jersey like Montclair and Nutley, you know?
Yeah, but then there's Nutley. Then you go further, all the way up past Bergen County, way to the tip.
That's true.
And it's like exit 170
That's
before you
true.
hit New York, and I think that's called Montville.
Yeah.
That's North Jersey by the edge. We're by the boot. There's a boot in New Jersey. That's why we think we're Italian.
Someone's a turn back time share.
Turn back time.
She's got class.
Can
so
you
it's
turn
I got
back
you,
time? Oh, that's not. That's old Cher with Sonny.
Yeah.
I could be Sonny. You want to sing the Sonny and
We
Cher
should
song?
get costumes.
Yeah, well, I have to get a wig. I have wigs. It's fucked up that I have wigs. What happened? What happened to my life? You also go to Subway. No, we don't go to Subway. We go to Hero Kings, and we don't go to Jersey Mike's. Princeton area is Central Jersey. Believe.
That makes sense.
Oh, can you sing the song Believe?
There's. By Cher?
Yeah, do you remember Sonny and Cher?
Oh yeah.
I got you, babe.
I
They
also-
say our love will pay the rent. And then it's like, no, divorce will. Get out. It's such a fucking great show. I'm a genius. Good night, everybody. I would like to hear another song. Anybody? Come on, you really rocked us. Can you eat after eating a number 4?
Yeah, I might spit out some food
You
while
need
I do
to
it.
brush
but-
your teeth. Is she going to splat on the
Could you
screen?
imagine?
You know, I do a show the last Sunday of every month. It's called The Not So Late Show with Mike Marino. I have a comedian on the show and a singer, and we perform together for an hour. And it's only $4.99. You have to pay to watch the show. We make at least $22 a piece, but I think it's funny. We do it over there in front of the drum set so that I can sit in with the band if there's going to be a band,
That's
and
awesome.
I get to play a little bit. And we have a lot of fun. So I'd like to ask you to come on that show.
Oh, that'd be
We're going to do that. And but if we can get another song and then we can get out of here and go eat the rest of that number 4, we can do that too. Let's take in one more few questions. You need some good fucking wine. Oh, hey, Buenos Aires. There's a wine out there called Good
I
Fucking
saw
Wine.
that, yeah.
So we'll have to do that. We get a lot of wine from Fortino Wineries out of Gilroy, California, and we really, really like that. We like the fact that we get all this delicious food from Hero Kings. We also love delicious coffee, and we get that coffee from Bada Bean Coffee. Bada Bean Coffee. All you got to do is go on the internet and go to www.badabeancoffee.com, spelled CAWFEE. BadaBeanCoffee.com. Use promo code Marino, and you get yourself 15% off. I have it every morning before I take the morning walk. And actually, for you older people out there, don't let the kids listen, but this coffee will have you regular. I don't know why they're not laughing.
Wait, when you said it before the first thing in the morning, I thought you were going to say something else instead of the first walk.
Well, I didn't want to say it makes you shit. But
Yeah, I was like, that's where I thought you were going.
nice, can you keep it down?
Nico can
Oh,
get that joke
man,
because you're
yeah,
so
that's
soft
Oh,
spoken.
that's Anthony Rena. He's always breaking balls, this guy. All right, here comes a question from Carrie Fiometta. Hi, Mike, from Carrie in Covina, California. I am Kim, Terry, and Frank's friend from Burbank. It's been forever. Hope to see you again soon, as I could use a night of laughter. Okay, well, I know Kim, Terry, and Frank from over in Burbank, California. I try my best to remember exactly who my fans are, and it's not always easy because not everybody writes in all the time, but I do remember them, And they're great friends. I actually met them on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. We realized we're all from the same area in California.
Wow.
And they came to see me at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. So, bam, in your face, I remember your friends. I very seldom say fan. I always say family. I like to keep my fans as /family. Mike Marino come to Seattle. I haven't been to Seattle in quite some time. I was a little nervous to go up there because of the thing in the street with the guys and you know Antifa, whatever they were called, and but I'm going to take care of that because when I'm president in 2024, I'm going to clean up the streets.
We'll come up with the spoons.
Yeah, we'll come up. Hey Antifa, I got something for you. Here you go. They're going to take this to you like you have no idea. And then you're going to lose all your teeth and going to spoon you some soup. Can the kids speak Italian? Oh,
A little bit.
I'm learning.
Yeah, a little bit.
they
my-
both just impersonated De Niro a little bit. Little bit. Go ahead.
My dad spoke such a dialect, so anything he, I don't know, I bring my Italian textbook home. That's all I took in high school, and now I teach myself Italian too. But he'd be like, what the hell is this? He's like, nobody talks like this. So it was very confusing growing up with a father who was from Italy and then learning, an Italian textbook that's given in America. So, but a little bit.
That's because of the dialects that we speak. And there's so many different dialects in so many different regions.
Yeah.
That my mother used to speak Italian to us, and then we'd speak Italian to other people, and they'd say, "What the fuck did you say?"
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know. My mother said that.
I got something. So
All right.
there's a word in Italian that happens to be my most popular selling spoon, and it's the vaffanculo spoon.
Yeah.
Let me have it.
The most popular design on the website by far too.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest things about this spoon, if you hit somebody with this side, Fafangul is forever in their arm, like a tattoo.
Gosh.
But I never said Fafangul, I said Bafangul. That's the
I-
way my mother said it with a B.
That's the way my dad said it.
Folks, his, I want to say artwork, what would this be? These are really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's really fantastic. I don't know what these items sell for. Can you get the big one on your internet?
Yeah, you can get the big one. The big
And
one.
how do you make the big ones?
Actually, my dad carves them with a chainsaw.
Oh, here we go.
Shout out, Dad.
Here's podcast part 2. His dad, I remember you saying
Yeah.
this, makes these with a
He's an artist.
chainsaw.
And then he sands them down. He's got a little hand sander.
Incredible.
Chainsaws it, sands it down,
It's made with love.
made a lot of love, and then he puts shellac on it. Is it shellac?
It's a
Polyurethane.
Yeah, like a.
Then he
clear
puts
coat.
polyurethane on it. And then if you break it, over somebody's head, he'll fix it for you for free.
If you could break that over someone's head, we hold 1,000%.
Imagine somebody came into your house, give me all your money. Oh yeah, motherfucker.
That would fight off someone.
Is that a
for sure.
wooden spoon? Could you imagine being the guy who robbed your house, who had to go home
know
and
what?
tell his friends he got beat by a spoon?
Funny thing is, when there was rioting and stuff going on in the past little bit, it was a little bad in Buffalo for a while. I carried it in my car because I figured that would be a great news article or a video that would go viral if I got to defend myself with a giant spoon.
I thought he was going to say, during the pandemic when the riots were coming around, sales were jumping like you have no idea.
God.
Could you imagine this story, though? Hey, Anthony, what happened the other night? Oh, I got shot. How about you, Mike? Oh, well, I don't want to say. Why not? Well, because I got hit with a spoon. It was a big one. I didn't get up for 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
Took my back molar out.
That would be really funny.
All right, so listen. The artwork that Nico has here, I almost said Anthony for Anthony Rena. These are really, really cool. I could just see how they're going to look in the little holder I have near my stove. I might put them in this way so you can read the ends. This says Marino. This says live from my mother's basement. This spoon over here you can get says Vafangul.
Yeah, we got a
What
couple
else you
more.
got?
We got ones that say Italy, and then we've got some
Italy.
of the provinces in Italy too with their little symbols on it.
Mangio?
It says
Mangia?
Manja.
Manja. Ooh, I'm such a fucking loser. I said Mangio. You could stop watching me now. I feel like you should just cancel my show. Manja. These are really cool. They're
Yeah.
very nice. They're very slim. And they would hurt.
Yeah.
This would hurt. Just wanted to feel the silence. All right, okay, take that. Take that. So, what's the website again to get your products?
TheWoodenSpoonStore.com.
TheWoodenSpoonStore.com. And you know what? If you write to him something personal, and say you would like to have any one of these items autographed by me, I will see to it that I autograph it, get it to him, he will sell it to you, and 100% of those proceeds will go to him because he needs the cash. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to drive here from upstate New York?
Oh my gosh.
He's got to go home tonight because I don't want no company.
And I bought a new car. I bought a '98 Cadillac Seville, so it takes the higher grade of gas.
Oh
too.
wow.
And Mingy spoons would sell, right? Well, we're selling to Mike. And Mike, if you're interested in any of this stuff, you can go to thewoodenspoonstore.com. And once again, where are we going to find you on the internet?
Under Jackie Nese, Nese, like the end of Milanese. That's it right there.
Like the end of Milanese. Just snorted.
I really think that my dad's name got cut off because he came over from Italy, but I think his ancestors came over and went back, he thinks. So he thinks something got cut off because it's so weird. No one else has my last name. Isn't that weird?
It's a nice last name. There's a lot of Marinos out there.
Yeah.
In Italy, Marino is actually a first name. So there's some friends I know, their name is Marino.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm going back out on tour starting tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy that we're getting to do what we're doing. Tomorrow I'm going down to the world famous Improv in North Carolina. The following day I'm going to be in South Carolina at the Comedy Zone. When I come back from the Comedy Zone, I'm jumping on a plane and I'm flying to Dubai. I have 12 shows in Dubai. I have no idea where I'm going or who I'm entertaining. I'm just happy that I'm going. I am over COVID relaxed and released and ready to go, open at 100%. I had both my shots. I even had the third shot in the ass. I got it at the gas station. I'm ready to rip it up. Everybody can watch where I'm going, what I'm doing at MikeMarino.net. And also, there's an announcement today on the internet that I'm going to get to be performing with some of our mutual friends up in your area. I'm going to be at the Stanley Theater, and that's up in upstate New York, and I'm working with the Italian Bad Boys of Comedy. We're getting ready to go back out on tour. This time we're featuring Fred Rubino, Jimmy De Laval, and the world-famous Uncle Louie Variety Show, and I'll be on stage with those guys. Other than that, no matter where you are around the world, you could find me, especially at MikeMarino.net. Subscribe to the newsletter. You can go on my social media, which is all at Mike Marino Live. You can watch this episode again on Spotify. You can listen to us on Google. You can listen to us on Anchor, iTunes, and Italian American Radio out of New York City. And then, of course, everything is going to be on my YouTube channel. That all being said, thank you one more time to all the food that always comes into this house by our friend Johnny Salami. His hand only comes because of COVID. But when COVID's over and we're open at 115%, you'll get to see what he looks like. He's very, very tan. And he has a Ducati. It's a very fast motorcycle. In first gear, it goes 80 miles an hour.
Wow.
So you can go to the Hero Kings at theheroking.com. I think it would be really great if Jackie sang us out. What do you think?
We can do that. I feel like then I need like a finale song or something. What about If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys? Do we like that? We have a fan over
What
there.
is it?
If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Oh,
You want me to do that one?
yes.
All right.
I think
All
Alicia
right.
Keys is actually half Italian.
Is she?
I'm pretty
Wait a
sure.
minute.
That.
pretty
She
sure.
is Italian.
Is she?
Alicia Keys is Italian.
Wow.
It was a write-up in a magazine. I forgot what magazine this was, and it said celebrities who know about the Italian culture they come from. And one was Alicia Keys, an Italian baseball player, John Bon Jovi, and Mike Marino.
Wow.
I was right under Alicia Keys. I'm like, that's right. So let's do this.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. This is Jackie Nese.
Cool. Do you mind if I play a little music in
She's
my
gonna
ear?
get the music in the background too.
Just a little, so I can sing with her, you know? Something a little. This is a nice finale music. Right?
Yes, this is great. Turn up your music a little more.
Okay. I don't know. My phone's like from 1942, but. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the visible things define what's within. I've been there before, but that life's so bored, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Thank you so much for having me.
Holy shit! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Live from My Mother's Basement, right here in the basement where we are in New Jersey. 3 Italian people from New Jersey. You've been a great crowd. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
We'll see
everyone.
you. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
That was a great on the way out.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Awesome,
That's one of my favorite songs to sing.
Oh, fuck everybody's head up on that one, baby.
Oh, that was the way to go. That was the way to go. Send out. Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Very nice.
Love it. That's fun.
Your voice cracked it. Perfect.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast Live from My Mother's Basement. We're having a lot of fun and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.